Good evening, wrestling fans. I'm Shane Shadows, and as part of the Independent Rewind, Shane Shadows presents Classic Indies, independent professional wrestling events from all over the Mid-Atlantic area over the course of the last 35 years. I am very thrilled to be sharing part of this collection with the folks at the Independent Rewind. We're getting ready to start up here a very special match, one that's very near and dear to my heart. A great evening of professional wrestling coming to you live. Back then it was live at the Nandua High School in Only, Virginia, about a 6-hour drive from Hagerstown, Maryland, where we had wrestled the night before. This is my very second live professional wrestling match, and I'm very proud to be sharing it with you. And other matches I'll be sharing along the trail will involve some of the biggest stars in professional wrestling history, not only in the Mid-Atlantic area over the last 30 years, but in the history of professional wrestling. Stars like Mick Foley, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, Tom Chippendale Brandy, and so many others. And I'm honored to be spreading this the whole way across the internet and sharing this great collection. We have so many matches that have never been seen before, and I'm thrilled to death to be doing this project. Okay, we're looking directly at the legendary area promoter Tricky Dick Kirchhoff standing at ringside, and I'm assuming we're getting ready to go to the action. Most likely Dick is trying to sell a raffle. No, not yet. He called me Mike Shoemaker and Sean Heimberger in this matchup. So Dick decided to call me by my older brother's name, and here we are coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Shoemaker, of course, in the white sweatshirt with the cut-off sleeves heading in. And there I am, the future Shane Shadows. I remember specifically wearing this headband that I got out of my mother's collection from the 70s. That's a little ode to my mom. Rest in peace, Mom. I love you. Mike Shoemaker here, getting ready to start a fight with the fans in the packed house here at Nandua High School. Great turnout. One of the great venues for the Kirchhoff family and the NWL back during that era. Large crowds. I seem to remember this one being somewhere in the 500 to 600 in attendance range. I probably shouldn't have done that ponytail thing. That seemed like a little bit of a mistake in retrospect. I guess these guys aren't coming to the ring. They were waiting for their yellow M&Ms to be removed from their cup. Here they come. The big gun, Nate McClung. 6'5", 300 pounds. And his tag team partner, something of an area legend, just like myself. All humility included. There's Doug Delicious, ladies and gentlemen. And with the white and the black stripes. We are outsized and outmanned and outgunned. We're easily by 150 pounds here. So we're going to have to use some tricks and guile to try to get through this matchup. Look at that body, folks. We spent 5 hours in the ring truck that day, my partner and I, because we couldn't find a spot in Tricky Dick's 13-person passenger van. So we didn't eat, as I recall. We couldn't stop. We didn't have time. The rest of the crew got to stop and have a steak lunch. Oh, collar and elbow tie up here. Shadows locking up with McClung. Oh, look at the size differential here. Without a doubt, a big push off there by McClung. A lot of trash talking, a lot of jawing going back and forth here between these two teams. Keep in mind, we all trained together and started at the same time, so this is all of our second matches in professional wrestling. Oh, another big push-off. That isn't tickling in that buckle, especially that old wrestling school ring that so many of the area guys trained in. We had to put it on the back of the truck and carry it, and we had a hard time putting it together. The boards are actually overlapping in spots, if you can see the match. But, oh, look at the firemen's. Look at the fireman's carry by Shadows here. Then known strictly by his real name. This is the pre-Shane Shadows, Shane Shadows. Bringing it up. Somehow snagged the right arm instead of the left on the on the transfer. Not that anything that you would have noticed. Oh, shoots him off. Oh, big tackle. Knocked me out of my boots. Or more appropriately, Tom Brandy's boots. I'm wrestling my second match in Tom Brandy's wrestling boots. Hit the ropes. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, I thought I was tough until I got into the ring with these big beefers. What am I going to do here? It's starting to not tickle a little bit. I'm starting to think that maybe I should have followed my parents' advice and taken that carpentry class. Look at that. Shoots it. Oh! Drop toe hold. See, when you don't have the size, you have to use the smarts. Oh, a little. Well, now I'm going to show him. I knew I wasn't going to do anything with that hold. It was just a matter of leverage and taking the big guy down. Big guys are, you can get them off their feet. It's a whole different ball game. The fans seem a little bit less than enthused about my performance thus far. Here comes Doug. Ooh. Here was a guy who was just naturally good from the start. I mean, he just, everything in his movements, his look and his movements just screamed that he belonged here. And I am kind of the opposite. I'm a little small and a little mechanical, to be honest with you. Cinching it up on that top wrist like, oh. Oh, look at this. Watch this. Oof. Man, I'm feeling that one. Oh. But look at it. I've made a blind tag here. Oh. And my partner has taken control here. And we're going to try to find a way here. This is probably one of the early parts of the match where we kind of developed something. We had a bit of a game plan. We wrestled this match the night before. We had a little bit of an idea what we needed to do going into it. Cranking up on that arm bar is the man dubbed Mike Shoemaker. In reality, both of our names are Shane. He was Shane Shoemaker, I was Shane Heimberger, but my first name for the... Oh, big hip toss. And again. Oh, man, he's super aggressive, but Dougie's not having anything to do with it. Seeks the refuge outside. McClung following him. They're not really in any kind of great danger or great pain here. It's just kind of they're a little agitated with what's been going on here for the last 45 seconds to a minute. I want to try to get things back together. Is Doug going to lock back up here? I don't know if he is. I think he might just switch to McClung here. Your referee is Handsome Howard Goldman, a veteran independent referee out of the Baltimore area. Spent about 30 years doing various different local events. A big slam. Oh, my. That's going to take it out of you. My kidneys hurt just seeing Grubb drop my partner. And the big oof. Big elbow. We're going to go for a cover here. 1, 2. Didn't hook the leg. Left the back door open, so to speak. A thing that commonly happens in independent wrestling. And try to get his grab a hold of his hands. Try to push him off. Doug's really cranking on that neck now. Look at that look. That very porn star-esque. Come on. Shoemaker's not going to give it up, not at this juncture. Oh, apparently I wasn't very happy about having the camera on me. Nice mullet. 2 to the stomach, shoulder, tackle. Hit the ribs, come on, let's go. Fire it up. Oh, now Doug needed a breadbasket on him. And a little bit of a struggle here. Shane's in some trouble. He's sucking wind and probably shouldn't have worn the sweatshirt. I'm thinking that maybe that was... a bad call for great if you're working out in the gym, but when you got to exert yourself in a competition of sorts, probably not the best choice of attire. Off the ropes here. Oh, big bear hug. McClung was strong as a bull. Man, he was a powerful big guy. In his post-wrestling days, I think McClung was part of an area biker organization. And that's for real. That's not a joke. That really happened. He was, you know, I don't want to say anything out of school, but yeah, he was. Oh, now, the trash talking continues. McClung's trying to intimidate me, and I'm scared as hell, but I'm standing up there acting like I'm tough because, you know, that does not tickle right there. Anybody who's been in the ring has had their lower back bounced off those ropes. Oof. And again, a big elbow. I mean, they're really just mopping up on Shoemaker here, my partner. I just got to wait for the opportunity, hope for the opportunity, because I'm a lunatic at this point in my life. I'm 20 years old, and I have chosen this path, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get into the ring in high schools and armories all over the country, and I'm going to fight guys who have me outweighed by 100 pounds. Oh, we about ripped his face off. Man, that elbow was in there. And again, see, they're really trying to put it on his lower back. If you notice, they keep going. Back, back, back. Look out. Ooh, he's just not in good condition here. I mean, Shoemaker is on his last legs. I don't know that doesn't seem like there's a lot of hope here. And Delicious just firing in those wicked forearm shots. Another whip to the buckle. Oh, look out. Oh, Dougie ate some post. What do we got here? He hit his shoulder hard. Real hard into that post. That ring had no give. None whatsoever. And McClung coming in. Ow, and cuts off Shoemaker, reaching for that tag. And look at the exasperation. I'm very frustrated at this point. Big suplex. Hauled him up like a sack of wheat. Just 1, 2. Shoemaker keeps coming, but I'm not too anxious to break these pinfalls up. If you notice, I'm you know, I think it's maybe some of my desire is fraudulent there on the apron. What do we got? Irish whip. Put his head down. Oh, Shoemaker caught it. Oh! He caught a little piece of a neck breaker there. He caught a little piece of a neck breaker. Desperation. Wasn't exactly the crispest of all neck breakers I've ever seen, but by golly, he got it done. And is he going to reach that tag? Is he going to get that tag? There it is. There it is. Look at this guy. Oh, big kick to the stomach. And again. Shoots him off. Irish whip. Oh, big backdrop. Coming McClung. Oh, he slammed him. There it is, folks. Another big slam. It's the Mountain Dew slam of the night. Look at Shadows. Tearing it up. Hitting the ropes. What's coming up here? Look out. It's the flying burrito tackle. Oh, cover. 1, 2. Oh, Doug kicks out. Oh, I thought I had him. Scooping the big man up. Here another Irish rip. Look out. Boom. The double thrust to the throat. It's about over, baby. Look at this. Shadows has proven that he belongs in professional wrestling. He's tearing up the big man. Oh, my. We're going to go for it. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. I still owe you for that one. Dougie. Look at the face. Oh, man. It's amazing I had 4 kids. Slide, slam. Bam. And the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh. But did the bell ring? Did the time limit expire? What happened there? The fans are completely behind the more bad guy behaving McClung and Grubb here. We tried to play this as cleanly down the middle. I took a shot to the nuts, and they still root for these guys. Unbelievable. What a match. That's my second professional match, ladies and gentlemen. Look at those buggy whip arms. Unbelievable. What a night. What a night this was. I don't know if you need me to help with the arm. I might need a cup. Oh, somebody help me find the stage. I'm like Elvis, a couple months before he died. I'll fall off the apron here. What's going on? These people are kind of unforgiving. I understand that the Nandua High School football team, once they got a sack, they went after the guy's family. And the people up in the crowd are very. I mean, I'm jawing with some area African American youths there. Oh, we're gonna take a break there on that one. Or are we getting ready to move on to we go on to this match? I'm ready for it. This is ladies and gentlemen, this is Rick Tango, Smithsburg, Maryland native. Real name was Rick Needy. Big guy, big local power lifter, bodybuilder, had won a variety of different trophies. Had started in wrestling about a year or two earlier. Without the face makeup, he did have a strong resemblance to Hulk Hogan. Tango had done had done some television work for WCW back during this era, largely doing enhancement stuff as they call it, but extras. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, Neil the Power Superior, my trainer, the founder of the Neil Superior Pro Wrestling School, wearing the NWL Heavyweight Championship belt, which was originally the South Atlantic Pro Wrestling Championship belt, based out of the Carolinas, operated by George Scott, the famous Mid-Atlantic area wrestling booker. Neil was a babyface, his babyface, and of course wrestling terminology. I mean, just the smiling, likable, athletic, good-looking, just everything that you wanted in a wrestling good guy in that period of time. You know, the belt was beautiful and is beautiful. I had the opportunity to see the championship belt last year when his mother, who provided me with some of these tapes that you're going to be seeing on the Classic Indies. Belt's in great shape. She's kept it very safe. It's near and dear to her. Tango taking exception to some of the crowd's behavior and interactions thus far. I guess he was watching my previous match when they applauded wildly when I got hit in the nuts. But Tango's ready. He's nobody's fool. Neil's got the edge and experience here. They're probably pretty equal in terms of strength. Wrestling savvy, Neil probably has the edge, but I think Tango was ready to go to the roughhouse tactics. This was a matchup that everybody was looking forward to for sure. Big push off there. Something's got Tango distracted. There's somebody up there in the back row. 500 to 600 strong here at Nandua. Full another push off. Another strong push off by Neil. Not overwhelming. I mean, that's more leverage. Tango's claiming it's hair. You know. No, that guy knows. They all know. They all know it ain't happening. Just a way to try to get a psychological advantage here. Your referee, once again, is handsome Howard Goldman, which was a nickname he gave himself, by the way. Oh, cheap shot punch. And now Superior's backed up into the corner, and Tango's putting him in there. Oh, wicked knife edge chop. And again, and third time's the charm. But Neil's firing back now, bringing it back. There it is, champ. Bring it on. 3 chops. Irish whip into the buckle. Boom. Coming in. Back body drop. And Tango's staggered. We're going to... Whoa, big clothesline. And Tango's heading out. Now, you notice the bottom rope's a little bit saggy. We had such a hard time that night putting this ring together because this ring, it was probably meant more for the garbage dump than it was for live performances. This thing was an absolute horror show. Blue hat guy kind of giving it to Tango a little bit. Tango probably mad that he told Neil and the referee that he didn't pull the hair earlier. I feel like I ought to be plugging something or selling something here in the slow parts of the match. Yeah, come see me if you're looking for a car, truck, or an SUV. I work at Fitzgerald Auto Mall, 101 South Edgewood Drive, Hagerstown. Thank you for the suggestion on the plug. Look at this, going for a gut wrench suplex. Now you see, Tango's not a small guy. Neil just took him up like he was a child. Not a particularly strong cover, though, by the champ. All right, Irish whip. Ooh, a big elbow. That one caught up around the upper pectoral area. Where are we heading here? Bringing him up. We go for another Irish whip. Again, there was a lot of big splash in the corner. A lot of concentration on lower back punishment back during this era, you may have noticed. And again, oof. Man, he hit that like a ton of bricks. Oh, now what we got here? We got 10 champ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh! Wow. And dropping to his knees in pain. And Tango might be out of the... Oh, not another one. Oh, no. He probably should have called for the bell on that one. I mean, Howard was so clearly... I mean, really... In the terms of allowing the out-and-out break into the rules here. Ooh, and that boot might have caught him in the lower extremities as well. And Neil is in pain. I mean, he's fighting his way up because that's what champions do. But my golly, I don't know how you can take 2 shots like that to the lower half and still be able to get to your feet. The man was tough as nails. I know that from personal accountability. Now Tango's just kind of playing with him, sweeping his legs out, not really putting the pain on him. But oh, and again with that leg drop there. Ouch. Are we going to do this again? I mean, at what point do we allow this? He's taking him to the post. He's taking him to the post. Oh, no. Oh, wrapped the leg around there and probably caught something in there. And again with the referee really needs to be on this. The crowd's on it. Crowd is angry. You're seeing a lot of response there that indicates the crowd is not happy with what Tango's doing in the ring and certainly not happy with the job that Howard Goldman's doing as an official here. This is not acceptable. And he was also the only ref, so it's not like anybody could just say, hey, let's get him out of there because he's doing such a poor-ass job tonight, letting people getting, smashed in the balls. But, and Tango was capable, just using these questionable tactics, he was capable of potentially being a champion on his own. And a cover. 1, 2, and Neil the Power kicks out. Grab a face lock, something, Tango. Oh, snapmare takeover. We're going to go to the headlock. Now we're going to go to the headlock, and Tango really cinching up. Tango had big arms. I think they were in the 20-inch range around the bicep. He was a powerful man, and when you put an arm like this underneath the throat on it, you can cut off the carotid artery. You can do a lot of different things here. Checking the champ. He's still in it. He's still in it. This is even an era, just to be sure, so that you understand, there was no such thing as a tap out yet. There was no such thing as tap outs. Nobody had ever seen it. It's just you check the arm and that was it. There was no UFC. He caught him just with a glance on that tackle. Shooting the cross. Oh, caught him with the knee again. Not really putting it in there, but just kind of Neil's off balance. I don't think he's recovered yet from the shots to the private areas. Tango is somewhat primitive. Yeah, like a side leg lock type of thing. Tango was not an artiste. He was not a guy who was trying to get paid by the hour. He was trying to use his strength to his advantage most. Oh my God, again. Another one. And Goldman probably pissed off at the champ for some reason, allowing this type of punishment. Oh, a good block. Good block on the suplex. Another one. He's going to be able to get him up. Oh, yes. Oh, desperation move there by the Power. Put everything he had left into that one to try to buy himself some time, to try to get himself back into the match, because he's been struggling here for a couple minutes. And the crowd is 100% here. They are 100% behind these guys. And a big shot to the stomach. And again, breadbasket wide open. Irish whip, big reversal, coming off. Catch the foot. What's this? Inzaghetti! Wow, right to the side of the ear. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. The big suplex. He got him. The cover. 1, 2, 3. And Neil the Power Superior retains the NWL Heavyweight Championship in a hard-fought battle against Ricky Tango. We're going to take a real quick break here. Take a look at the champion. One more time, where's the belt? The little guy gets the high five. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alrighty, we're going to take a real quick break here, fans, and we'll be right back here after this brief announcement.